Hello, a very good evening to all of you. Today, I would like to discuss this particular question. That's a cause and solution question. It's highlighted in the blue. Let's separate it with the answer. After being punished, many criminals continue to commit crimes. Why do some people commit crimes even after having been punished? What measures can be taken to tackle this problem? So in this particular question, we have a statement part. The statement part says like this: after being punished, many criminals continue to commit crimes. Now we have two questions. The first question: why do some people commit crimes even after having been punished? The second question: what measures can be taken to tackle this problem? So let's go into detail about the statement part. The situation is once a person is getting punished, or once a criminal is getting punished, he will be continuing to commit crimes. Based on this situation, we have two questions. What are the causes for this situation? And what measures can be taken to tackle this problem? So we understood these things. And what we have to do here is to address these two questions based on the situation. The topic is there in the first sentence. It has to be there all through your essay. And we have to answer the two questions. So you can say, why do some people commit crimes in one paragraph? And what measures can be taken to tackle this problem in another paragraph? This is one way. Another way is that why do some people commit crimes in two paragraphs, and what measures can be taken in one paragraph? So that's a three-paragraph essay, and that's what we have done here. So let's go in detail with the parts of the essay. Let's go and discuss what is there in the introduction of this essay. And this is the introduction of this essay. So we have the first particular sentence of the statement part. After being punished, many criminals continue to commit crimes. It's not uncommon to see that more and more convicts are becoming habitual criminals these days. Both these things are same, exactly the same. We have not changed the meaning, but we have changed the sentence structure. So that's what we have done here. Now we have the next two questions. The answers for the next two questions are addressed in the next part. The situation appears to be stemmed from some serious lapses in the existing system, and if these are rectified, the issue can be solved effectively. So we have pointed that this issue has happened just because of the faulty system which exists now. And if the system is rectified, I am not telling what is the system. We have a hint there, and this hint will be explained in the following paragraphs. So if these are rectified, the issue can be solved effectively, and this is what we have to see here. Now let's go ahead and see the first part. The primary factor which would have caused this crisis is the lack of awareness among the public about the social responsibilities. So this is the primary factor they are pointing out. So they are pointing out this is the main problem. Why criminals are becoming habitual criminals. This is a primary factor. What we have discussed here is lack of awareness among the public about the social responsibilities. To be clearer, schools and colleges are focusing on career-based education and rarely deal with teaching children how to become socially responsible individuals or law-abiding citizens. The result is that at one point, they will be accused and sentenced. So the explanation for the first sentence is there. How is it explained? To be clearer, schools and colleges, they're just focusing on job-oriented education, and they are not focused on, they're not dealing with children, teaching children how to become socially responsible individuals or law-abiding citizens. What will be the result once we are not, our children are not knowing what are the rules, our children are not knowing what the social responsibilities are, they'll be socially irresponsible and they will be moved into criminal activities. And the situation, at one point, they'll be accused and they'll be sentenced. The situation becomes worse. When these people turn hostile, they become antisocials and eventually they become habitual offenders. So habitual offenders are created by us, by our society. We are not giving them moral education. We are not giving them awareness about how to behave in the society, how to be responsible to the society we live. These are not taught by us. This is what we have. This is the fault of the system number one. Now we are going ahead with the system number two. Now the system number two, another serious concern is the lax procedure. Lax legal procedures. We have to blame legal procedures here. So we have we have no strict legal procedures. To be precise, most judicial systems have legal loopholes through which a convict can get relaxation from his sentence. So this is the problem. So they'll get escaped. Moreover, prisons are universities of crime where a criminal would get exposed to a variety of habitual criminals. Now we have, apart from the lax legal procedures, we have one more thing here. This is another system which we need to see. This is the prison system. The confinement system is not up to the mark. We have a lot of exposure to habitual criminals. That's once out of the prison, it's highly likely for these criminals to reorganize and plan more serious crimes. So the system is not proper at the education level. The system is not proper at the legal level too. And this is why habitual criminals are becoming, the number are becoming more. Turning to the effective solutions, we have solution number one. The first is to mold a responsible citizen from an early childhood. This is the solution number one. And teachers, parents, and other elders in the society should be an integral part of it. The second and more important one is to award moral punishment to habitual criminals. So it should be a moral lesson to the others. If you are getting, if a habitual criminal is getting extreme punishment or extreme sentence, then that would be a lesson for others. Now we have another optional solution here. Rehabilitation and reintegration of criminals into the society should be also seriously considered. Now that when criminals are out of the prison, And when they are not accepted by the society, they are not integrated back to the society, they again will become hostile and antisocials, and they'll be into crimes again. So we have to rehabilitate them. We need to find some jobs for them. We need to slowly reintegrate them to the society, and this should be seriously concerned. So we have three important system faults. The first system fault is the education. We're not giving proper education to our children. Another is a lax legal procedure. Another is a lax prison system. So all these things, we can solve these things. When these things are rectified, we can solve these things. To conclude, it's clear that the existing social and judicial systems, I can go with the legal systems. Legal systems are responsible for the situation, and the crisis can be overcome with a proper rectification in these areas. That's it, we have completed the task. So we have got the explanation. We have got 2 paragraphs, the reasons, and 1 paragraph, the solution, and a small conclusion here. And that is the structure of this particular essay. Have a nice day. Thank you.